Hello everyone, this is Samprati Manjunath. In today's lesson, we'll be learning about type conversion and typecasting. So what is type conversion? Type conversion means it is converting from one data type to another. Type conversion basically occurs when the expression has data of mixed data types. So we'll be converting from one data type to another in these expressions. For example, we can take in an expression we may convert from integer to float, or assigning the variable with different data type to another variable with different data type. So maybe from bool to char, or int to float, or float to double, something like that. So type conversion, we have two types: implicit conversion and explicit conversion. Explicit conversion is also called as typecasting. So we'll see implicit conversion first. Implicit type conversion is also known as automatic type conversion, done by the compiler on its own, but we won't have any external trigger from the user. So this generally takes place when in an expression more than one data type is present. In such condition, type conversion takes place to avoid the loss of data, or avoid loss of precision and value. So the data types of the variables are upgraded to the data type of the variable with the largest or higher data type. Like long double here, bool has the lowest data type and long double has the highest order data type. It is possible for implicit conversions to lose informations, signs can be lost, and overflow can also occur. So we will see an example of implicit conversion here. Here x is declared as 10 of integer data type, and a is a character data type. A is a variable assigned to y. Y is of character data type. Here what we have to do is x is equal to x plus 5 is the operation we will be doing. So here y, because it is character and has the lower order data type compared to int, so char will be converted to int. So y should be converted to int. But how? Because a is a character, so we will be converting it to its ASCII value. ASCII value of a is 97. So y will have 97 value now. So x is equal to x plus y means 97 plus x is 10. So 97 plus 10. So value of x will be 107. So next is float z is equal to x plus 1.0. So now we know that x is integer type and x value is 107. So now we have to do is 107 plus 1.0, but this is a float value. Now we'll come back to the order again. Float has a higher order compared to int, so int will be converted to float. So convert 107 to float, then add it with 1.0, and the result is z. Z will be obtained as 108.000000. We have learned that float has maximum precision after decimal is up to 6 digits. So 108.60 will be getting. So this is the final output of this example program. Now we'll go to typecasting, that is also known as explicit type conversion. This is user defined conversion. Here the user can typecast the result to make it of a particular data type. So this is under the control of the user basically. So this is the syntax of explicit type conversion. Define the type, then expression. Type indicates the data type to which the final result is converted. So we'll have some expression with some data type, and it is converted to the data type which is mentioned here. So this mentions the final result to which it is converted. So let us understand this through an example program. Here we have taken x is equal to 1.2 double. Double is also a data type. Double x is equal to 1.2. So now what we have to do? See, int sum is equal to int of x plus 1. Here we have to convert this x plus 1 data type to int. X we have already declared as double. So forcefully we have to convert from double to int. Though double has a higher order in the order of data types, but since we have specified here, we have to convert from double to int. So the final value what we'll be obtaining will be in integer. So 1.2 plus 1 is 2.2, but since we are converting into integer, we will obtain only the whole number as answer. So instead of 2.2, the answer will be only 2. So one advantage of type conversion is that it helps us to compute expressions containing variables of different data types. This is done to take advantage of certain features of type hierarchies or type representations. So thank you everyone.